Mic check, mic check. Cut it. What's up, y'all? We back in the lab. We back in the studio. Captain's Log Podcast and YouTube show. I'm your host, Robert Marbury. What's happening? I got my two main man with me. My man D-Lo, D'Angelo Roberts. What's up?
What up, what up?
And I got my man Big John, Big
What's
Johnny,
up, man?
Big John Burton. He got his cowboy shit on. You know what I'm saying? We talking strictly sports tonight. We'll start with NFL, man. It's Dallas week for the Washington football team. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. It's a business week. You know what I'm saying? We not fucking around. Coming to the house. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some good talk. But before all that, man, if you haven't already, man, make sure you follow him. Make sure you subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Share it. All that good shit. I can't do nothing without y'all. Anyway, but first off, man, what's up with y'all? How was y'all week?
Everything's all good.
It's Redskins. Oh, I forgot. Y'all, I don't even know what the hell it's for, y'all. What?
You call us the football teamians.
The football team week. It's football team week.
Damn right.
It's football team week.
Man, it's
We're
gonna
looking
be.
at the schedule. We don't know if it's a location or if it's a team, but yeah, they coming up here today.
It's all right,
I'm
man.
excited.
It's gonna be good, though. I think it's gonna be a good game, dog. Like, last year when we busted y'all ass, when we swept y'all, it just wasn't no contest. We just was running the ball up y'all ass every down. I mean, now I think it's actually gonna be a game. Y'all looking pretty sweet this year.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And talking about running, think about we got two good running backs.
You got
Some of
one.
them
You got
and Pollard.
you got one
Yeah.
good running back, and you got one that's damn near washed.
1.5 running back.
You got
He's
one.
He's highly utilized.
He don't get used
He's
like
highly-
that. I'm glad you brought that up because
He's highly utilized.
I've been watching Zeke, bro. How long Zeke been in the league?
About 7 years now, 6 years.
7? I think it's like 6. I think it's 6.
6 years.
So what do you like?
I
20?
got a fun fact for y'all.
Go ahead.
I said all right. So Gibson is leading the league. Well, leading the NFC.
NFC. Yeah.
NFC. Yep. So that means Zeke being utilized and he don't have more yards than him. That's pretty bad.
How many yards?
Y'all have to use. That's the difference between y'all. This thing that I hate about Redskins fans. Wait,
No.
wait. This thing I hate about Redskins fans.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all don't put facts behind. You know what I'm saying? Like content behind y'all facts. You have to use Gibbs. Who else y'all handing the ball to?
Well, to his defense, the only reason why Gibson got so much burn this last game because McKissick is out. He was out. So that's why they ran him so much. Honestly,
Before that, in the beginning, it was going to be Curtis Samuel. What happened to Curtis Samuel?
you talking about our receiver? He's a receiver.
He played some running back. That was when he got.
He ran like one play. I mean, we picked him up and he's damaged goods. You know we always pick niggas up that's hurt. Look at what's his name? The damn quarterback. Out for the year. Fitzpatrick. They talking about he may be done. His career may be done. And I'm just like, y'all paid like $10 million for this dude. $10 million for 1 year, and he literally played 5 minutes of the first game and he's been out ever since.
We just got stars. That's the thing. And the problem is a lot of our stars haven't been together to really come into alignment like we need to. So, Dak, he don't know if he got to throw, if he got to hand the ball off. So it's a lot of inconsistency. But like I said, I'm happy that we play y'all and get this W. That's really what it is.
I mean, I just don't like how they scheduled it, man. Like, we play y'all, then we play Philly, then we play y'all again. Me, personally, I don't like that, man, because, every time, you know what I'm saying, we play each other, it be injuries. You know what I'm saying? The game be personal, people be getting hurt and shit, and then it's like, I would hate for us to lose, or even y'all to lose a key player, and then we got to play again, and then it's just a lopsided game. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. But the thing, too, is, like, most of the time we do it be at the end of the season. It really is for us this year. If we win one, it's a wrap.
Well, we can't lose no games.
That's the point. And if we win one, and the thing is, we're gonna win one, We probably gonna give
We
you the
probably
last
gonna
one because
split.
we gonna rest. We gonna
I,
sweep. No,
I,
I
I
don't think we're gonna sweep. I don't think it's gonna sweep. I
nah,
think y'all gonna get the last one because we're
y'all
gonna
ain't
rest.
sweeping shit. You can kill that.
No,
I don't
that's what
think
I'm
y'all
saying.
gonna rest.
We're not.
I don't
Because
think
we're
y'all
gonna
gonna
rest our
rest.
players. That's why we play y'all the last game. We're gonna rest our players for the
You're
playoffs.
gonna rest your players at a home game in Dallas.
For the
They
playoffs,
not.
because they're gonna come back home for a playoff game.
Y'all need to be playing for that first round bye.
Y'all need to be getting that
Yeah,
bye.
yeah. That's what you think about it.
So
Y'all
you
ain't
can't rush your
nothing about to
players. You
come on.
gotta play them. You gotta play them.
All right, so real quick, I want to get into some keys on both teams, and Johnny, since you're a fucking Cowboy fan, you can chime in on this too. So I just want to toss some keys to success for the football team. I wrote down a couple of things. Now I realize I'm gonna be asking for a lot, but I'm just gotta put it out there. So number one, gotta put some pressure on Dak. We done seen Dak make magic for other teams when you make him run. You know what I'm saying? A lot. So let's definitely get some pressure on him. I say Gibson. Gibson got to have a really good game. I ain't saying he got to give me 100, but he got to give me 75, 80 yards. That might be asking a lot. You know what I'm saying? My man McLaurin. McLaurin gonna have to give me a couple of spectacular catches, man. You know what I'm saying? Logan Thomas is out for the foreseeable whenever, so we don't know when he's coming back. So now we got the other. I don't know who the hell the tight end is now. I think we're on the third string, and I need the coach to be real aggressive on the calls. Like I don't want a friendly win. I want y'all asses whooped. You understand? You got anything you want to add, D-Lo?
I mean, they just gotta. They can't turn the
He
ball
low
over.
froze. I think he froze out.
Can
But
you hear me?
yeah, I think that's counter to that. That's really what for us. We gotta protect. We gotta protect Dak, because Dak gotta show up. I think it's a lot of pressure on him. I just don't want him to do no dumb throws. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's been trying to do a little too much. I think we got to settle in, run the ball, but defense for us. Because
Man,
Heineke be throwing some dumb passes that
Yeah.
y'all be getting lucky on them a lot of third down conversions. And I feel like our defense, if we shut that
Nah, bro. Hey, we been earning them joints, bro. First of all, we've been the worst in the league on third down conversions forever, dog. So we earned that shit.
down, you earn it. But I'm saying, but we got our defense. Our defense is finally coming together. For years, we had a we fence. We never had no star players. It was always a team type of defense. So it's like this year we got star players on defense with Trey Diggs. Diggs got to have at least this is my prediction: 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions in the game.
You say y'all defense is good?
3 turnovers, 2 interceptions in the
So
game.
you say y'all defense is good, right? You said it's
I
good.
want to say great. I want to say great.
Do y'all
But no, not great. I'm saying.
do y'all
We
know
good.
what y'all
We're
defense is
doing
ranked?
good.
Do you know what your defense is ranked in the
It
league
does-
right now?
But listen, I know you're gonna say that, but we're coming together.
No.
DeMarcus Lawrence-
I'm not saying
DeMarcus
anything.
Lawrence. I
But
don't stats will show that yes, where our defense is not the best, but what it will show is we got one of the league leaders in interception. It's gonna show that.
So about that. So I seen
Our
something.
middle
I seen a
linebacker core
post.
has been real shaky.
mm-hmm.
Our defensive line, we're gonna get at y'all, so we're gonna stop the run.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to throw. So it's like that's really what it has to happen. If Trayvon Diggs got to step up, if Trayvon Diggs steps up, and if we're gonna get Gregory back, I think, and
Okay.
Drew Lawrence, it's a wrap.
So
And I didn't even
I
mention the
seen something
defensive
earlier.
player rookie of the year.
Okay.
Michael
So
Parsons.
all right. So let
He's a
D-Lo
problem.
go ahead.
So I seen something earlier. It was a post. It said Trayvon Diggs leads the NFL in passing yards allowed, and he has 123 more yards on him than the next highest player. So yeah, he takes chances and gets those interceptions, but he also gives up a lot of yards. And they say that he's tied for first in yards per reception allowed. So it's like it's a give and take situation. So it's like if he's gonna get beat with double moves all game long because he's looking for interceptions. He's playing selfish.
A little bit.
So,
So that's what I was gonna
a little
say.
bit.
That's what I was gonna say. Y'all are ranked 27th.
I can't hear him. What he's yeah.
He pretty much saying that Trayvon Diggs he has a lot of interceptions, but he's still getting scorched though. Outside in between them interceptions, whoever he's checking, they're getting catches. Y'all are ranked 27th.
It's how he's. Remember, this is his second year. He is baiting people. he is baiting.
No,
People.
he's
So
good.
yes,
He's a
he is,
talented player.
and that's what I'm saying. Yes, they're getting some catches on him. I get that, but he is baiting people.
He's
Let Heineke throw some of them balls that other quarterbacks. We haven't. Heineke is not those quarterbacks we've been playing.
I got Heine throwing one pick. I'm gonna give him one pick. But honestly, Trayvon Diggs is good. He will be great if he would take away maybe half of those interceptions and replace them with a bunch of bat downs or a bunch of broken plays. I think if he took half of that away, because I watch him in the game, I'm like, damn, he really could have just batted that down.
Yeah.
And some of them interceptions he was getting was because the shits came off the receiver's finger, and then he was there to catch it. Let's keep it 100.
Some no.
He ain't.
You could.
It's probably about it's probably about 5 or 6, about 4 or 5 of them he didn't actually snatched out the air. The rest of them shits was kind of like freebies a little bit.
You gonna have to go run that back. Run that tape back. You gonna have to run that tape back because Trayvon Diggs is he's been balling this year.
He legit though. He legit.
Yeah. So I don't want none of that. Nah, he's been balling this year. So.
Okay, so I want to get some keys to success, or what we really need to be watching out for the Cowboys. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. So number one, I'm gonna say your offense is strong. You got a lot of weapons. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of your receivers are healthy, and you got 2 running backs. I'm more worried about Pollard than anything because he's just a downhill runner, and that's what I mean. He doing his thing. So Dak averages this season. He's averaged 400 yards per game. He's averaging that. That's dangerous. So it's guaranteed that he's going to score some points. And really, in the end of the day, I don't believe in our secondary. Just even watching the Saints game, you know what I'm saying, where, like, people was just open. I'm like, bro, like, how are these people? I'm sorry, it was Seahawks. And I was at the game, and I'm like, damn, they don't see that dude wide open? Catch. You don't see this dude wide open? Catch. And they wasn't even throwing it to DK Metcalf. These was the role player receivers was getting wide open catches. So you're talking about CeeDee Lamb and all these other dudes who like to get out there and run to get the ball. I think that's going to be our biggest issue. I think y'all are going to get y'all running yards, you know what I'm saying, regardless. But I think it's going to be those highlight bomb passes that we really need to be looking for. And besides that, y'all, you know, I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring game because y'all defense really ain't too much better than ours. I like Michael Parsons. I think I'm really worried about him because he gonna get in the backfield. So I know Heine gonna be running, doing Heine shit, but I think it's gonna be a good ass game, dog.
For sure. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good game.
Anything else you want to add to that?
I feel like y'all next quarterback's probably gonna be Ben Roethlisberger. How y'all be picking?
Hell no,
Oh, no.
nah. Hey, we don't want no more oldies, bro.
Y'all get old players and think y'all gonna win the Super Bowl. And next year y'all like, well, we got Ben though. We got Ben. That's how y'all be.
Bruh, I never had.
Heineke earned a spot.
He got you. You gotta pay him, man. I don't know how much you gonna pay him, but you gotta keep him. And he young. How old is Heineke? In his 20s, right?
Late 20s, I think.
Hold on. We can solve this right now. Hold on.
He was in grad
Google.
school or something like that.
How old is Taylor Heineke? He 28. He got plenty of gas in the tank.
They give him a 2-year deal.
I give him 2 years. I don't know. Shit. How much they paying these quarterbacks? $500 million now? I don't know how much you gonna give him. They gonna pay his ass though. But anyway, so look, I want to move on to some predictions. So I ain't looking at the game right now, but Thursday night football, Steelers versus Vikings. Who you got?
I'm going Vikings.
The Vikings.
Vikings? All right, yeah, Steelers looking crazy. Of course, you got Cowboys versus Washington football team. Why is that not a Sunday night game? I don't understand.
Yeah, I was kind of mad about
That's
that.
crazy.
It's a 1 o'clock. Come on, man. That should have been like a 8.
So, of course, we're not going to agree to this, but I'm going with the home team. I know you're going with the Cowboys, so we don't need to go there. So then you got Jaguars versus the Titans.
Titans.
I'm going to Titans. Jaguars only won 2 games. Then you got Seahawks versus Texans. Damn, Seahawks is 4-8.
Seahawks is shit.
But the Texans only 2-10. So who you got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Even though with the Seahawks, low key, I feel like Russell Wilson is trying to is on purpose, being some shit on purpose. He's trying to get that coach fired.
I mean, he also just had surgery on his finger too,
He shouldn't be
Fact,
playing.
but
so he probably shouldn't be
they
playing.
say, yeah, that part too. Yeah,
Okay,
But
so
also they lost their running back.
out for the season. That's
a key.
Chris
Yeah.
Carson.
It's like the third year in a row.
Yeah, he about done too,
to
man.
move
Look,
on.
I said this last episode, bro. I was like, these running backs they get used up, man. They use your ass up and they roll you the fuck up and throw you on the bench and put somebody else in like it never happened, bro. All right, next. Raiders versus Chiefs. This is in Kansas City.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Really?
I'm gonna go with the upset and say
Maybe
Raiders.
Raiders. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Raiders, dog. I feel like Mahomes looking crazy right now. He keep doing that little side shit too much. It's kind of fucking him up.
The Raiders defense, so that's the only thing. If it just I saw it, if Heineke can do something, I put my money on Mahomes.
Okay. All right. Next game, you got Saints versus Jets.
Saints.
I mean, what do you got to lose? I'm actually going to go Jets for the upset. Next game, Falcons versus Panthers.
Falcons.
They both 5-7.
Yeah. I'm a.
But
I don't think the upset. I'm gonna go Falcons.
I'm gonna go Panthers, bro. I think Cam gonna be back.
Panthers started off what 4-0.
Yep, and then they.
So 5-7 ain't bad. It's horrible.
Oh,
for what
shit.
They started off at.
Well, I guess I pick it. I gotta stick with it. All right, good game here. Ravens versus Browns.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I feel like they gotta come back together. They gotta do something.
It's in Cleveland, so
I'm gonna say Cleveland.
This can be.
I don't know how the
gonna go Ravens
Ravens
too,
gonna
though.
bounce back. I don't know how they're gonna bounce back without having. They don't have any of their starting cornerbacks anymore.
I'm gonna leave that in the air. This can be anyone. I'm gonna come back to that one. All right, then you got Giants versus Chargers. I'm going Chargers.
I'm praying for a Chargers victory.
I need Giants not to win shit else. All right, then you got probably the worst game of the fucking week: the Lions versus the Broncos.
Broncos.
Hey, because the Lions won the game. It's like no, I'm gonna go with the Broncos though.
Honestly, bro, whole time I'm gonna go with the Lions, bro. I got them. I got them going 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Broncos looking kind of crazy, bro. All right, next game: 49ers versus the Bengals.
We need the Bengals. to win.
That's actually be a good game. That's gonna be a good game for real.
I like the Bengals, dog. I like Joe Burrow.
I'm gonna pick the upset with the 49ers though.
Yeah, we need the Bengals to win so that we can keep that wild card spot. Just
Oh.
in case we slip and fall this week.
Oh, that's where we at now. We to the point where we need teams to lose and shit.
If you want to stay in that wild card spot, you better ask for some help.
Yeesh. Okay, all right, next. Good game. Bills versus Bucks.
Bucks.
Man, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. It's
That's a
in
tough
Tampa
one.
Bay.
That's the thing too. But I'm gonna go with the Bills. That way, our loss, like my man said, like I hope for our loss to feel a little bit better. So I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Okay, all right, going with the Bills. All right, Sunday Night Football. Bears versus Packers. I'm just going to go in with the Packers, bro.
Yeah.
They may not lose no more fucking games, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what their schedule looking like, but yeah,
They're
they
9-3.
Yeah, they're a scary team.
Yeah, they got the best. I mean, next to the Bucks, them and the Bucks and the Cardinals got the best record in the league. And the last game, Monday Night Football, Rams versus
yeah,
Cardinals.
They ain't losing. Yeah, they ain't losing for sure. They winning out. The next couple games is they got Ravens, Browns. Yeah.
They can win all them shits.
Mm-hmm.
Monday Night Football, Rams versus Cardinals. Rams are 8-4, Cardinals are 10-2.
The Rams.
I'm gonna go
had
with
a
the
good
Cardinals
showing.
because I don't like the Rams. They trying to do a little super team stuff.
You know, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I actually thought the Rams was gonna be kind of like a lot better than they are. Even though they won 8 games, it looks sloppy, like a sloppy ass 8 games. Especially throwing OBJ in there, and I'm like, I don't care who you are. Like, you're not just about to just throw nobody on no team in 2 games and expect him to be doing New York Giant shit. Like he
Can we
ain't he,
can we say but what you about to say? He's not that guy anymore.
he ain't been good. He ain't been good
He's not
since.
that guy.
He ain't been good since he went. He ain't been New York OBJ since he left and since he went to the Browns. He has not.
His
Low
first
key,
year
since
with
he
the
made
Browns,
that catch
he was
on
good.
us.
He was his first year. He was good with the Browns. It still wasn't like New York. New York was like a thing of beauty. And then that's what I'm saying, bro. Once you get hurt, dog, like it's just very, very few players, bro, that like get hurt, have a tear surgery ending season, and just come back to that same person they are. It's very rare, dog. Like who do you know within the last 5 years who's had a catastrophic injury that's like back and playing better than they are? Besides, and I'll even say this, I'll throw Dak in there. Probably the only person right now who really tore his shit up.
That's questionable too.
And
Nice.
you still won
That's
8
what I'm saying. You
games.
don't know, but he said 8 games, but it's some longevity behind that. But nobody. You look at AJ Green. Look at him. You don't hear about him. He's with the Cardinals, but he ain't really. Yeah,
You know,
especially a
and,
receiver.
yeah, a position where
get a
your
leg injury or something
explosiveness.
like that. I feel like
Yeah.
it's downhill from there.
Yeah, bro. All right. So that's good. So I want to move to basketball, man. I won't hold y'all for too much longer, but I definitely got I got to talk my Wizards, man. I got to talk. So they won last night, which makes them 15-11. So right now, I mean the power rankings is crazy, but as far as I'm concerned, they're top 10 right now. The best teams in the league right now have won 20 games, and we've won 15. So we kind of like right in the mix with Miami and
The Bucks. Yeah.
the Bucks. I think they got like 17. So we kind of in the mix with all of them. But we won the game last night. You know what I mean? Something that we really haven't done in a while. We ain't been going into overtime and then hitting buzzer beaters. You got Kuz from the corner 3-pointer. I mean, I can hear it in the announcer's voice. Like, it's definitely a different team, man. But they still got a lot of shit they got to work out, though, man.
What you wanted to do before a trade though?
I
'Cause I
think
was surprised with this roster. Like going into the season, I thought it was gonna be like, nah, they same old Wizards, but they playing good.
They're playing really
And I
good.
feel like you gotta use this leverage though to make some moves.
My opinion.
Bertans.
Well, what you think? Well, I'll definitely we can start with Bertans. I think we all can agree with that.
You gotta get rid of
I mean, he could. That's a lot of money we spent. I think that Bertans got to go. You got Kispert, and Kispert kind of does the same thing, but he's more mobile and he does other shit. So I feel like you already have someone who plays this position, and Bertans is coming off the deep bench. Kispert goes in before him, so it's like, you really need Bertans. And honestly, bro, I think you need to try to get rid of Rui too, Rui Hachimura.
You
Yeah,
can't,
but
you,
he's young though.
yeah, you can't get rid of him.
Okay, all right. So I get that, but my thing is, where are you gonna put him at in the lineup? Is he gonna start? He's not gonna start.
Nah, he's not this year.
He
But
gonna
still
start-
not
Who's
this year.
who's
Kuzma.
starting at 4?
Kyle Kuzma.
I mean, at the 4.
Yeah,
Kuz, yeah.
So
Kuzma's 6'10". He's playing the 4.
okay, well yeah, he can come off the. He can come off. The
He gonna
bench
have to
and-
come off the bench. But
and
then
be
you
the
got
fourth.
who comes in behind Kuzma?
You
Right
need
now,
those
it's
bench
either
players. Though.
Kispert
That's the thing. You
or-
can't sleep on those bench players. And I feel
I'm
like
not sleeping on the bench players. I'm just saying, like, I
he's a
mean,
good- he's a good-
Rui,
he's a good-
man, listen, Rui. Look, we picked this dude. He was the fucking 3rd round pick, bro. We picked him over Cam Reddish, and I ain't seen shit. That dude done gave me like.
He shows flashes, but again, you got to remember he was playing with a coach that really didn't know what the hell he was doing.
But that's
So,
more the
I
reason.
think-
But why would you pick him up though? Like, I mean, listen, his game. It's not that he does. It's not that he can't play. Like, he got some Tim Duncan-esque game. You know what I'm saying? Real basic stuff. I'm with that as long as you scoring, as long as we winning. But he has so many instances where like he was the guy checking the guy to stop him for the game. You know what I'm saying? And he was just getting splashed on. Buzzer beaters. Like, just so many games where he was supposed to be like the one to kind of close it out when Bill couldn't do it, and he never did, bro. And now he got this mental health thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully get that together. But, like, man, we kind of got something going on here, man. And it's like you still got to figure out the only person who you could just bring back and he'll just go back to where he was is Thomas Bryant. Because we only got 2 centers.
Yeah, about to say, yeah.
And Trez is only 6'7", which is crazy because he played like he's 7'7". But we only got 2 centers.
I feel like when Thomas Bryant comes back,
Trez is nice too, though.
I want to see Trez. I want to see Trez and Gafford in the game at the same time. That'll be a dangerous lineup.
Hell yeah, you can move Trez to the damn 4 and have them out there doing their thing. But again, we got too many people. You got Neto playing pretty good ball. What you think about Aaron Holiday?
He's decent, but again,
I like the Holiday brothers. They good.
I like Drew. But what you think about Aaron though? I mean, Aaron is like I think for now his game is a little spotty, but he doing what he need to. You know what I'm saying? To in place of
to stay, he's a good league player.
Yeah.
But
He getting them passes
like,
off.
Yeah, but he does need to improve.
He got to get more consistent with his game. Less turnovers.
He's not consistent at all. What's up with Dinwiddie though? He been looking suspect lately, man.
He's another one that I think he needs to play better. I feel like he's waiting probably for Bill to come.
Bro, honestly, it seemed like is he nursing an injury or something, bro? Like,
yeah, he just came back from a bad injury, but so that's why he don't play back to back nights.
Yeah. Because he was in the game and they was like, yeah, he wasn't, he was real hesitant to drive in, and he kept like looking for the foul. I'm like, man, just play ball, dog. Like, I'm telling you something. That rule that they came out with, where they not calling all this flopping shit,
I love it.
is the best thing that they could have, one of the best things they could have ever done, bro, because it really exposes these players out here that like really live and die on that. Like your Lucas, your Brons, your Westbrooks, your Chris Pauls, your Dames, your James Harden. James Harden probably the worst one. Even Steph.
Yeah, Steph too.
Yeah. Like,
if you can average 15 to 20
but I think they some
game,
of them they going overboard though.
Well, the referees always ruining the games,
not
bro.
Calling it though, like some of them, they do be fouled, and they just don't be calling them. Like I get they trying to calm down with the thoracic, like all the dramatic stuff, but some of them it do be fouled, and they don't be calling them.
Can y'all hear each other?
I can't hear him.
Oh, you hear him? He said he can hear you, but you can't hear him. All right,
I just can't hear him. I can just tell when he's talking.
Okay. But yeah, man, I think, man, that's something they should have done a while ago, man. And that's like, honestly, to me, it just seems like they letting them play ball more, man, because that shit be stopping the game. These games be 30, 45 minutes long or longer because James Harden had gone to the fucking line 20 times on some crazy fouls. Just play ball, bro. Like, when we was out on the blacktop, bro, you wasn't getting all this jumping in it. Like, it was a play where Steph Curry got a tech. He was driving into the lane, and he could have literally just took the layup. He could have just did the high arcing layup like he usually do when somebody taller than him is on him, and he jumped into him, and the ref didn't call it. He get up off the ground and storming at the ref like, that's a fucking foul, do, and they gave him a tech. Like, you jumped into him, bro.
That's what they do.
Like, come on, man. I'm like, are they teaching y'all this shit in practice, dog? Like, look, we're gonna practice the flop today.
Yeah, they definitely practice that. I feel like.
That shit, man.
I'm gonna tell you, the higher the level that you play in basketball.
You think the Wizards would make a trade? This is random, but you think they would try to get somebody like a Ben Simmons or something like that? Would you ever accept him?
No.
Even though I know they ain't gonna keep him in the East. I know they're gonna ship him away.
I mean,
but
how much is this contract?
Too much.
It was like 185 or something, 165. Shit, who picking that up for a nigga who can't even shoot a jump shot?
They need to ship him to Houston for John Wall.
It's like getting a younger Westbrook.
You saying trade John Wall for Ben Simmons?
That's the only player that got the same contract as his.
That would work.
That would be crazy.
John, because I forgot about John Wall. I forgot about that. His contract, he's getting paid too.
He getting 47 a year, bro, for the next 2 years.
He's getting paid more than Michael Jordan got in his whole career. That would actually be a real good in these 2 years.
Man, I miss John, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I really was like ready to see, like, all right, he been out for 2 seasons. he can't be more healthy than he ever been since he first came in the league. And they cut him. And then he went to Houston, and he was hurting Gimpy down there too. So I was just like, yeah, bro, I just don't think this shit for you, bro. Like, unless you just really going to off season, you gonna get up with Lethal Shooter or somebody, like. This may be it, but if he go to Philly, shit,
Philly,
he don't have to do all that.
He don't have to be the starter. He don't have to really be like the starter. They still the young dude, what's his Moxley or whatever like that.
You think
they really try and grow him up?
You think he willing to come off the bench?
Who?
You think John Wall willing to come off the bench?
Hell no.
I think Doc Rivers is a good coach where he gonna have to come off the bench, yes, but they gonna give him a minute.
I think that's his issue, bro. I think that's why he's stuck where he at now. He can go to any team he want if he come off the bench.
He told that's so Houston came
but
out.
He could win that
they
starting
wanted
job.
him to come back.
Houston said what?
Houston wanted him to come back, and they agreed that he would come back. But then when they started to talk about what his role would be, that's when everything fell out. So they wanted him. He wanted to be in the starting lineup and try to earn his spot, like earn his way back into the lineup or stay in the lineup. And they was like, nah, you coming off the bench. So that's why he not playing still.
Sheesh.
But they only won 2 games. So you gotta get that man. You gotta put him out there.
How many games they won?
Houston only got like 2 wins.
Damn, bro. I haven't even been following.
They got 8 now.
Oh,
so
8 wins.
Last time I checked, they got 8 wins. They 8-16.
So they got the worst. So they got the worst record
worse.
in the league, pretty much.
Pelicans do. No, Detroit does.
And look,
4-20.
And look, we went to fucking overtime with them last night. Are you shitting me? Man, it's crazy, bro. But I mean, the Wizards, man. I mean, I'm just sitting back and watching, bro. I love the energy. I'm still watching Bradley Beal. I think Bradley is still learning the team. I think he's still adjusting to not having to be the guy that's got to drop 40 every night or attempt to drop 40 every night. But my biggest issue with them is the shooting. Like, if Kuz is on, then feed him. Not, Kuz hitting, so now I got to shoot. And now I got to shoot. And now I got to shoot. And now y'all like 4 for 20 from the three-point line because everybody want to shoot threes. Bruh, just feed the person that's hot. I mean, by third quarter, whoever is hot, it's going to be known. Or even before halftime, you're going to know. Just keep feeding that person and just do something else. But everybody want to shoot, you know what I'm saying? And then you wait till the fourth quarter when that's not working. Everybody want to drive to the paint. Or you expecting Trez to go down and dunk the ball 10, 15 times to get us back in the game. Like, really, he really been bailing us out a lot of these games because he giving you 20-something points off the bench. It's not always going to be the case.
Yeah. Like, the crazy part is, like, when I checked the score, the Wizards was up by double digits. And then when I seen the highlights, they won in overtime. I'm like, how the hell did the team come back? But
Kuz had 26 points. Bill had 25. KCP had like I think 15 or 16. Bro, we're in a position where it could be anybody's night, but like you got to be behind that person when it's time. You know what I'm saying? Like KCP ain't really had that night yet. His night is coming, and you got to be prepared to feed him and let him do his thing. If he gonna be jacking threes and he making them, feed him. Kuz come out the blue. It's almost like it's Kuz's game. Every 5 or 6 games, it's Kuz's game. You got to be ready for that. But my thing is, everybody, I just think that we kind of having a problem sharing the ball. And the defense is still a little lackluster, too.
You got to be consistent, though. That's the thing. It's the consistency.
No, we're not consistent. We're not consistent. We just.
What I'm saying. It's like but you can't build an offense around who hot that night. Like, y'all, at some point, they got to be more consistent. Like, it's tough.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, I just feel
One thing that's consistent is Trez gonna get some. Is he gonna get his boards? He's gonna come off the bench. He's gonna give you a double. He's gonna he's gonna be in double doubles. Like, yeah, that's the only thing consistent. The bench has been a little bit consistent as far as, but they gotta be a better consistency on the starting lineup though.
Okay.
And the reason why they don't really have consistency is because your starting point guard is in one night, out the next night.
We paid $20 million for this dude too. 20. So I'm curious to see how it's going to be when it comes playoffs, man. What y'all think about the announcers, man? I like the white guy, man, but I ain't feeling Drew Gooden, bro. He not giving me enough. He just monotone.
Because he be drunk.
You know, bro. Yeah, he do be looking drunk. You know who I would rather them swap? I would love for them to take Chris Miller and put him in there. Because he seemed like he got, I mean, to me, it just seemed like he got more passion for the game. You know what I'm saying? And he, even though he just, he be down there, huh?
I said he loves the Wizards.
He love the Wizards. I ain't saying Drew don't love he played for us, but like, I don't know. I guess if you look around the league, you know what I'm saying, when you got these announcers, you got the one up tempo guy, and then you got the other guy. Like we had Steve Buckhantz and Phil Chenier. It's kind of like the same thing, but I'm like, I just need a little bit more energy from Drew. And I'm just like, bro, how are you, like, you was a former player, and like you don't get amped up when shit be happening, or like you don't really get upset. Like I just need to hear a little bit of passion from him. I'm like, I don't know if that's in your contract. Like, look, you just here, you're gonna be monotone, and we're gonna pay you. Just keep a nice suit, keep your beard, you know what I'm saying, nice and moist, and you white. But I like the other guy. I feel like he was a good fill-in to replace Steve Buckhantz, give me the energy. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Coos from the corner, got it! I'm like, straight like that. I like that. But you know the best announcer is old boy from Charlotte.
What's his name?
Bruh, listen. Look him up, bruh. You look on like House of Highlights and look at House of Highlights on Instagram or whatever, or Basketball Forever on Instagram, and look up any highlights they show of Charlotte. And whenever Miles Bridges or LaMelo or any of them get a bucket, bro, he be loud.
He be going off?
He be going off. I was like, bro, I need this bam at my funeral, bro. I need him screaming for me, bro. Like, he vicious. But anyway, man, so just around the league, man, you know, Steph only got, what? He only need to make 10 more three-pointers to pass Reggie Miller. Be the all-time leader in three-point shots made.
That's big. Look, that's big.
That's crazy, bro.
That's big. I don't think we really be putting that into perspective. Like
That boy a cheat code,
to
man.
go.
That boy a cheat code. I watch how he play. Just shoot them shits up. And then what's the other boy? Jordan Poole.
Mm.
He doing the shit right behind him. He just mimicking his game and he making them too. They looking crazy.
You think? I know every record is gonna get beat, but I think that's one record that's really gonna stand for a long time.
It's gonna be there for a while, dog.
That's gonna be one of them like Wilt Chamberlain type records. Because first off, already people playing like you got youth sports. Everyone want to shoot. Everybody want to be Steph.
That's the game now, bro.
It is the game now, but it's a lot of people that's gonna be told to sit the fuck down because you can't shoot and you ain't Steph. So you really gotta think like this dude is really doing something big. Where it's like we haven't really been seeing it like this.
But my thing is, I'm curious to what year did Reggie Miller do this? Was this before he retired? Like, cause Steph, how long Steph been in the league? 10, maybe 10 years?
10 years.
He still got plenty of basketball to play, dog.
Yeah.
Bro, he going, that shit gonna be high, bro.
And that's the thing too. It's like, even off the court, him just being, it ain't that many players that don't be getting in trouble or doing dumb shit. Where even if you do get another quote unquote Steph who will shoot, just off the court stuff that you got to think about too. It's like the same thing as far as with LeBron's legacy. Not that many can keep a clean nose off the court. Whereas like you can be a superstar, but from injuries to just keeping it clean, where it's like it's a rarity.
I got to give him that, man. I got to give him that. I always say, bro, like, I think LeBron's a stand-up guy off the court, you know what I mean, do a lot, you know what I mean, he got his shit popping, you know what I mean, keep a sweet outfit, you know, beautiful family. I just don't fuck with the back. At this point in his career, bro, I'm ready for him to go ahead and hang it up, dog. This Lakers shit ain't going to work. It's not going to work, bro.
He got to change his position, man.
Not how you want it.
It's not going to work. Listen, it's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. There's too much talent, bro. Right now,
change his position.
Yeah, it's too much talent on the West, bro. Who they gonna beat? Who they gonna beat?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, not this year, especially not this year, because Anthony Davis ain't playing like he.
That's the problem.
It's Anthony Davis, bro. He injury prone, bro.
Yeah.
Anthony, listen,
and it's Westbrook.
Yeah.
You know,
they don't.
You saw that quote. I don't know who said it, but basically, every team that Westbrook has been on like statistically been not statistically worse, but like he's not a good leader.
He's a two.
Shoot.
He a two.
He's one dimensional. So
Go ahead, D-Lo.
When you have a player like LeBron on a court, you got to surround him with shooters. You can't have another player on the court that can't shoot. So him and Westbrook being on the court at the same time, that's dangerous as hell.
It's crazy.
If the team pack the lane, there's nothing they're gonna be able to do because they both can't shoot. So
his jump shot is bad, dog. Like they were leaving him wide open.
If LeBron changes his position and goes down to the 4 and allow another shooter to be on the court.
Ain't got no jump shot. Yeah.
So they got him playing the 3 now.
LeBron plays like point forward.
So he playing 1, 2, and 3 pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah, because I mean, he mostly do the little fadeaway, fake Kobe shot anyway, so he might as well. But I mean, just in the long run, bro, Anthony Davis is very talented, man. But when you that big of a guy, you playing that many minutes, you know what I'm saying? You going down low, you getting hard body buckets, you're not gonna last. So I mean, Charles Barkley was getting on his ass. Like, I mean, I'm very disappointed. You supposed to be playing better, and I'm like, you're talking about a dude who never even played a full season of basketball when he was with the Pelicans. What you think you're going to get from him now? And then you go out here, you pick all these players up. Listen, I would love for anything for Carmelo Anthony to get a ring, bro, but it's not going to happen with them Lakers.
Oh. I was about to say, Carmelo Anthony is one player. I don't know if we got enough time, but I'm not a hater. I'm not a Carmelo hater. But I'm just somebody who say he's been his career's been a little spicy to me.
I mean, he played good. Listen, he was a beast. He was a beast.
He was a
with the Nuggets, and he was playing. He was kind of playing as, I guess you could say, his best ball with New York. Maybe I think he was playing his best ball with the Nuggets. But that's what happens when you chase the money. He could have stayed with the Nuggets. Took less money.
Nah,
I always say this. Carmelo Anthony's career is like it's like a socialite. He's like a socialite of the NBA. It's like I'm not taking away from his skill because he's a flat out scorer. But I'm just saying, I feel like him being in New York, him marrying Lala, the cultural aspect of it, like that hyped up his career more than, you know what I'm saying. That's what I feel like. Like, yes, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. I will say that he will be a Hall of Famer, but he's somebody who need to wrap it up. He need to hang it up. He need to hang it up.
What you mean, D-Lo, about how he got screwed over?
So the reason why he went to New York was because he thought he was going to be paired up with 2 more superstars. So they were supposed to, I forgot who was going to be the guard, but him and Amari Stoudemire were supposed to be there at the same time. But Amari
He said that he was supposed to have been paired up with 2 other superstars in New York, and it was just Amari.
And Amari ended up getting hurt. So
then Amari got hurt.
They never played together. So and I think
but then later on he had, didn't he get teamed up like with young Porzingis or whatever like that?
That was when they basically told him they didn't want him anymore.
He was done after that though. When Porzingis got there, it was Porzingis town at that point.
They did Porzingis dirty.
And he didn't want to be there. He was like, shit, I'm gone then.
He was dealing with family shit too. That's
the
what
marriage
That's
with
what
Lala.
wasn't really with the Lala thing.
That's what ruined his career.
You're saying the Lala shit ruined his career. I mean,
I think so.
It is what it is, man. But and another thing, my last thing, man, I'm really worried about this Zion Williamson shit, man. I'm really worried about it, bro. Like, this nigga is huge. But it's crazy is they show one picture where they say he look like 300 pounds. And then I see another picture where he looks small. It's kind of like the James Harden thing when he wanted out of Houston. Everybody looked like he said he was chubby. Then he went to Brooklyn and he was just semi-chubby. So I'm like, is he overweight or not?
He probably is, but he's young. Like, once he get back on the court, he'll lose that.
Bro, he came in the league 285, dog.
I told everybody he wasn't going to do
him and what's his name lose some weight.
Luka too.
Luka, that's about to
Luka, bro. I noticed it
the other day.
I noticed it the other day. I was like, damn, Luka looking jarred. He looking real chubby in the neck area. And then next thing you know, it was an article the next day. They said Luka came back from training camp 30 pounds overweight. And he was looking real gassy out there, John. Like he was just pooting up and down the court, dog.
Yeah, he was sweating grease.
Man, listen. You are a professional athlete, bro, you make millions of dollars every year. Y'all better stop fucking around. Hire a goddamn nutritionist. Get your personal trainer and get your team reps in, and keep that weight down. Luka need to lose about 30, maybe 40 pounds. Zion need to lose about 50 pounds, bro. If he
And that's
wanted,
what they were saying too. That's what they're saying. It's not just the whole because they athletes. They play NBA games, so they getting that cardio in. It's that diet that they saying like, it's sleep, all that other good stuff.
them
Like,
niggas eating good, dog.
yeah,
I follow this dude on TikTok, man. He's number 91 for the Colts. Isaac something. And he be going through that shit. He be talking about like what they be doing. He was like, man, when they go to halftime, it be snacks and shit, food and all that. And when they go to like a hotel the night before the game, they stay there and it be food. He was showing all that shit. He's like all they always eat, fattening them up and shit. And I'm just like, maybe they doing that same shit for basketball. You know what I mean? Well, you gotta keep your energy up. So here you go. Here's a Twinkie. But this day and age, I mean, they already say, with this day and age, man, the young adults and the kids don't get as much exercise as we did when we was kids and our parents and our grandparents. But to be a professional athlete, bro, and to be on the brink of 300 pounds, bro, they like, oh, yeah, they saying his foot's still hurting. I bet your fucking feet do hurt.
But I mean, if his foot hurt, then he can't work out like that. So that's
Bruh, he can still listen. He can work the goddamn mouth and stop putting that bullshit in his body.
He gonna get right though. He gonna get
I
right.
hope so, bruh. Like, I
He gonna get right. I'm
only
he did
20.
too, but I don't think his mind really is in it. I feel like again, it's one of them. I think we're gonna realize a lot of these players come up with the social media age as far as basketball that really didn't really care about the sport as much as they did. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted to. Zion, maybe you don't really want to play football. I mean, I think he need to get on the football field. Zion need to get on the football field.
AAU basketball is what's ruining the league.
I agree, dog. The AAU back. Listen. You remember AAU back in the day, back in the 90s, around here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. It was like 2, maybe 3 fucking AAU teams. And you had to be the man to get on them shits. And now, nigga, anybody can go out here and apply, get a fucking license and say, hey, I'm an AAU coach. Give me $500 a child, and I'm going to give him a little jersey and some matching shoes. I'm going to take him to the same fucking league, let him play the same kids. I'm going to run your kid to the fucking ground every game because he the best one on the team. And he gonna be broke the fuck up, and he gonna be getting looked at about all these prospects. And by the time he gets to the league, he already damaged goods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lose the love of the game because, like, when we was coming up, you had Boys and Girls Club, so that was your neighborhood. Like, so your neighbors and all that, y'all played against other neighborhoods, and they taught you how to play basketball. Now it's all even with football, Pop Warner, it's all about winning. So after a while, once you become that kid that's like that top tier athlete, you lose the love of the game because you've been being used your whole career per se. So then when you get to the league, you like, all right, I made my money. I don't want to play no more, or my mental health is messed up because they're drained. They've been playing since they was kids, and they've been being used the same way that the NBA uses the players. That's how they use in AAU. And it's sad because like nobody respects the game. It's nowhere in PG County that you could go back in the early 2000s, late 90s, and see an empty court. Now all the courts are empty. Nobody cares about basketball like that anymore, but they on teams.
Yeah, man. That's the true shit, man. It's sad. My son said he don't want to play basketball. He said he want to play football, and I was like, Lord, I want him to play baseball. Shit, that's where the money at. Hey, look, he can.
I'm teaching my kid how to kick.
Listen, or soccer. Let me tell you something. My son, he could be all right and still fuck around and make it to the fucking MLB. He could be okay. Mm-hmm. And they'll pick him up just because it is. It ain't that the percentage of black people ain't as high as everybody else. He'll get in there. I'm like, look, man, just go ahead, just catch a couple, throw a little, just do your thing. You be in there, make a couple mil. Shit.
Get my thing golf or something, man.
Yeah, man. Anything else y'all want to add, man, before we close it up?
take that ass whooping easily.
Man,
That's
where,
basically it. Have
where
your
y'all watching the
Kleenex
game at?
ready.
Where I'm
You know.
watching the game, man, I'm gonna be at party H. I'm gonna be at a birthday party. I'm gonna be hopefully if it ain't a TV, then I'm gonna be watching it from shit from my phone. But please believe the shit talk is gonna be on 109%. I'm gonna be talking shit all game, and also if you out and about, I follow this guy on Instagram, the Redskins Room, all one word. He streams the he live records the game while it's on. So
Okay.
he be coming in the clutch for me while when I'm out and about.
I actually got blessed with some tickets. I bought these tickets early on in the season.
You
So
going to the game?
I'm going to the game, man.
Boy, you better get there early.
To see that ass whooping in
I
person.
will be. I got blessed.
You got a parking pass, or you gonna be?
I got a parking pass and all that. Yeah.
You got a red zone parking?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, hey, the red zone parking be lit, bro. They be out that
They said-
zone.
That's what they said.
That
They said
should
get
be
out
a
there early.
whole-
Somebody-
It
one
should
of
be
my
a
old
whole
colleagues
party,
up
bro.
there. So yeah, about to. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
But keep your phone close, cause you know I'm gonna be texting you, talking shit all game, and if we lose, I'm just gonna cut my phone off.
Just quiet. Just quiet. That's really gonna happen.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap it up, man. Again, I want to thank y'all for coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a new platform working on, you know what I'm saying? Working out the kinks. Some niggas need to check their Wi-Fi next time before we come on here. Make sure we good, get the sound levels. But again, man, share, subscribe, support, man. Captain's Law Podcast and YouTube show. Want to thank D-Lo and Big John for coming out or coming on. We'll do it again soon. All right?
All right, brother.
Captain out.